Now let me tell you what my authoritarian realignment system will do for you. It will enable you to purchase your home, purchase your car, and never have to pay another ransom to anybody else for possessing or operating it, as long as you don't hit or run over anything or anyone too many times. Hey, it's called taking responsibility without the monkey on your back. It's the authoritarian realignment system. Without property taxes on our homes and our vehicles, we would be without property taxes on our homes and our vehicles, we would be more sustainable with less consumables, such as oil and gas. Without property taxes down on the county level, we wouldn't have to service a monthly regiment of insurances for transportation to go out there and procure the property taxes for the authoritarian government that enslaves you for ever buying anything. Enslaves all the residents, forces them to do a regiment basically, because I mean you're not going to get any money unless you pay an insurance company so you can travel back and forth to work. You got to go out and delegate all your time and energy to getting that money to pay that insurance so you can go and get that money to pay the authoritarian salary, because they're not putting it out here on the infrastructure. They're putting wafer thin stuff all over the roads that are cracking and breaking and falling off into the creek the very same month they install them, and they don't seem to really care about it. There's cracks, and it's just, and they're doing it for grant money. They know if they put it in there badly and enough people complain about it, then they got to have more resources for it, and then they got to make it better. But then they don't make it better; they just make it minimal, and then it fails, and then more people complain about it, and then they got to make it fail again. See, they put poor roads in areas to drive down the value of the property. They put poor roads everywhere because their salaries, and it's all out of focus. They get grant money from the federal government for their caseload. Either they spend the money to service the caseload, or they don't get that same amount, the allotted amount the next year. Everybody knows that, or shouldn't know that if they had an education. Most of them know it and just don't want to know it. Most of them might not know it. I don't know what public school kids know. I just know from hard earned experience the authoritarian structure will use every mechanism to get money out of the residents, from citations for registration violations. You know, oh, you can't flip one tag to another tag. And it's a progression. And it's idiotic that they could ever extort money out of the residences for having a wagon or a carriage. Anyhow, it's all a bunch of extortionist shit. And it all left me in a deficit. I don't like to see people getting harassed for bullshit. And then you, if you stay in this perimeter, that don't guarantee you safety. How can we say this? The authoritarian realignment system. What needs to be fixed with the authoritarian? Well, the discretion that the judges have for giving plea bargains and sanctuary status to narcs and drug dealers to go out here and cultivate in the college and high school kids a drug trade, so that the judiciary and the law enforcement will have a certain quota to fill for grant money. See, here. Now, why don't we have just one sales tax on all merchandise that gives us liability coverage in every aspect of life? Why do we pay one tax that gives us liability? It's a sales tax. One, pay it once, be done with it. Well, sales tax might be high for a minute, but it even out. You'll never even notice a sales tax. I don't understand why it's on property tax. Just to force people out of their homes to do fake economy with third party, the insurance company. You can do some work, get it done, or you can pay $10,000 and have liability coverage and get it done. But have to do 3 times the work to pay off the rest of the premium. You know, you could find one job that make all the money you need for that whole year, but you can't do that job until you pay $10,000 or you procure so much insurance. Then you have to work anyhow. It's catch 22. I don't know. It's getting better, but it's not gone. It's not gone. The forced association with the third party just to maintain civil transportation. I mean, they don't give us a bus route. I'd rather take a bus myself than drive because I'd like to walk a little while, take a bus. Walk a little while, take a bus. Why do you think in these old futuristic movies and shit, everybody's just walking around utopia? Because you don't see a bunch of little cars. You see a bus. Well, I'm going a little further. Take a bus.